Hello, I'm Tatiana Whitlock, Director of Training with A Girl and a Gun, and it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Ann Hamblin for today's Instructor Spotlight. Ann Hamblin is the CEO of LouKa Tactical and proudly served the law enforcement profession for 22 years. For the last 20 years, Ann has specialized in training female officers and is a certified firearms and defensive tactics instructor for a variety of disciplines. She is a Team 1 Network adjunct instructor, Master Pistol Instructor through H&K, and a certified armorer for a number of weapon systems. She serves on the board of directors for IALEFI. She holds a master's degree in human performance technology and instructional design from the University of Michigan. Welcome, Ann. We want to thank you for donating your time and knowledge to the Girl and a Gun community.
You're most welcome. I presented there last year and had an absolute riot. It was such a good time for me.
And all of the participants just raved about the programs that they had the opportunity to train with you. So for the folks who have not yet had an opportunity to meet you or have an opportunity to work with you, what is it like to spend some time on the range? What is your area of focus? What would they come to learn?
Well, it depends on the class. As you know, we do deliver a number of psychomotor skills related classes, from police cycling to physical fitness and wellness, mostly geared towards public safety. But in the last, I would say 15 years, we've taught thousands of female officers, as well as instructor development for females. I guess one of the things that we pride ourselves in is we put the fun in functional training. So we want people to have a good time at the range, and in law enforcement, that isn't always the case. So we try to create an environment through humor and fun sort of things. A lot of times we'll have very fun competitive activities on the range. So fun is one of the emotions that we try to attach ourselves to. I think we do a very good job of doing that.
Well, from everything I've heard of, the classes that you have fill up with waiting lists. So I know we have that experience with our participants at National Conference, and I'm sure that happens elsewhere as well. You have a unique history of training women for a duration of time, especially within a very specialized user group, being the law enforcement community. Whether they're civilians or law enforcement, what is kind of the biggest question you get asked from female shooters at the range or in your programs at all?
Well, one of the biggest things that we want to do, especially with women, is build their confidence. Of all of the domains of learning, whether it's a psychomotor skill, whether it's a knowledge or cognitive piece, or the affective domain, the emotion and the feelings and the value systems, those are three very significant and different domains according to Bloom. And so when women, they want to leave the range knowing that they have the capability of getting better. In other words, enhancing their confidence. And that always in those three areas, that category is always weighted with the confidence piece. So the question is, how am I able to enhance the confidence or make a shooter feel better about themselves when they leave the range, when so many other instructors can't? So that's a lot of times that's the question. What makes you different? And I think one of the things is, I've been doing this for a long time. There are not a lot of instructors out there, period, that have over 25 years of experience. Experience teaching in diverse areas. Many other instructors may not have the diagnostic skill set that I have. They may not understand the right types of questions to ask a performer. They might not have the maturity or the patience to wait for it with a performer. So I think that's one of the questions that a lot of people ask is how do you, and my answer is, if there's a shooter in there, I will find her.
I love that. And again, that's a great explanation of the type of experience that someone can expect when they come to work with you. They're not going to get yelled at, berated just because you come with the law enforcement title. The civilian's not necessarily going to expect to have that stereotypical experience with you on the range, because you know better and you do bring that depth and breadth of knowledge. So I really look forward to having you join us at some upcoming events. And again, thank you for your support of the A Girl and a Gun community and for your contribution and dedication to bringing more women to the range. For folks who are interested in learning more about you and the programs you offer through LouKa Tactical and elsewhere, where can they go online to find out?
They can go to the website, www.LouKa, tactical.com, or they can just email me if they're having a problem with the website, which we've experienced that. The email is Louann, L-O-U-A-N-N, Black Widow like the spider, at AOL.com. Louann Black Widow at AOL. And yes, I'm hanging on to my .AOL.com. I'm not giving it up.
No reason to. If it works, it works. Well, thank you so much again, and we wish you all the best, and we will be speaking with you again very soon.
Thank you, Tatiana.